What's up, guys? It's your boy TPP, and I'm back with that True Crime Talk live, baby. Let's go. Round two, y'all. Round two. Thank you all for coming back for round two. Good to see y'all. Good to see y'all. Let me jump over here to chat, see who all I got with me on this round two. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all. Round two is going to be, we just going to do a little update on the YNW Melly trial situation, case, whatever you want to call it. It's a crap storm, really. Honestly, that's what it is. Crap show, whatever you want to call it. And then we're gonna do a little I don't know if we can call it an update on the Tupac situation, but information. Information I feel like everybody needs to know if they don't really know too much about the Tupac situation. But let me go ahead and see who I got in chat. All right. Yeah, Bees, good to see you. Good to see you, chosen one. Sweet Home Alabama, good to see you, and thank you on the congratulations, but that congratulations goes to our whole community. We all made this happen. Let me see what else I got. Sassy 7, good to see you, man. Good to see you. Matt, good to see you, brother. Good to see you, man. Thank you for being here on this manic Monday, sir. Let's see what else we got. Thank you for dropping those links, Bees. Miss Julie Dope, good to see you. Good to see you. All right, guys. All right. Before we jump into it, though, do me a huge favor. Smash that like. Smash that share. Put it out there. Let them know we're here kicking it. And then, if you're new here, smash that subscribe. Stop hiding in the bushes. Stop being part of that 12.83% of the people that are stealing my content without subscribing. That ain't cool. Oh, my goodness. Bougie Redneck, thank you for joining up, man. Thank you for joining up. Yes, for everybody that don't know, we hit monetization. Memberships are now open on this channel. I got some really cool tiers, some cool things, and some of the higher tiers. I know not everybody gonna be into that, but give it time. This channel's gonna be so big, people are gonna be begging for the upper tiers. Bet. But hopefully you guys like everything looks good on the memberships, and I appreciate everybody for joining up. I really do. You guys rock. I'm still at a loss for words, y'all, about getting to this point. I really am. I can't even start going down that road because I start getting choked up, y'all. I get choked up. So let me just stick to what's going on in the chat here. Ty, good to see you. Good to see you. I'm going to see you live in a little while. So I don't know if you've been hanging out in the bushes or what, but it's good to see you here. Good to see you. Let me see who else I got. Am I caught up? Looks like I'm caught up. Okay, guys, let's get into it. So I got some YNW Melly and I got some Tupac, right? We got some updates in the YNW Melly trial. And then we got some interesting information of Tupac stuff. And we're just gonna go over the Tupac stuff for people, like I said, that don't know that much about the Tupac situation. And you're gonna see it all over True Crime for a while. So you might as well know about it, you know what I mean? It sucks not to know stuff. So I'm going to grace our channel with some information on it. Some of y'all might like it. Some of you might not. But anyways, let me go ahead and get our stuff queued up, y'all. Let me get it queued up for us. Where's it at? There we go. Grab that bad boy. Let's go ahead and pull up this first one. And this first video we're going to watch is about the prosecution. One of the members of prosecution getting pulled off the YNW Melly trial. This one's by Law and Crime, so fair use Law and Crime. Sorry I'm using your video, but y'all put together some good stuff, so it's kind of your fault, to be honest with you. It's kind of your fault. But let me go ahead and pull this one up for you. There we go. Let me make sure I'm caught up in chat. Thank you, Bees. Thank you for dropping that. Appreciate you. All right, guys. Yeah, okay. Let's get into it. Give me some ones in chat if you guys can hear this. Just want to make sure. Been bad about that lately. Letting the video roll, y'all can't hear it. I'm sitting there talking away.
Another bombshell ahead of the double murder retrial for rapper YNW Melly. A Florida judge sided with Melly's defense team and pulled lead prosecutor Christine Bradley off the case. It's a huge win for the...
All right, guys, I'm seeing the ones in chat. Sweet Home Alabama, thank you, man. Beats, thank you, man. Miss Sassy, thank you, ma'am. Appreciate y'all. Bougie Redneck, thank you. All right, guys. This trial, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. This trial is ridiculous to me. It's on both sides. It's just absolutely ridiculous. You have prosecution acting a fool, investigators acting a fool, and then you got YNW Borderland and YNW Melly both witness tampering. Like, what the hell? And it's crazy to me, and it's frustrating me because I read the affidavit. I watched a beautiful breakdown on all of it by professionals in law enforcement, and in my opinion, the dude's guilty. But because the investigations has been done the way it's been done, and things have, yeah, man, they've ruined it. They've literally ruined any chance at a conviction in this one. So, but that's just my opinion. I know there's a lot of people out there that think he's, innocent, but nonetheless, let's go ahead and get into it, guys. Let's get into it.
The rapper's defense, who claimed Bradley allegedly covered up a report that the investigation's lead detective had asked a Broward County Sheriff's deputy to lie about being present while serving a search warrant.
You put it all together. There was a mistrial. They hid Brady material. Making Mr. Demis go through another trial is a violation of double jeopardy. Jeopardy should have attached because of what occurred.
Broward County Circuit Court Judge John Murphy granted the defense motion out of an abundance of caution.
I feel like that judge about to have a heart attack at some point during this trial. I really do, man. His blood pressure got to be through the roof because he's literally he's having to be like the ringleader of a circus. You know what I mean? Like, it's crazy.
Stating he didn't find Bradley's integrity had been compromised, but agreed that since the defense plans to call Christine Bradley to testify as a witness in the upcoming retrial, she could no longer serve as a prosecutor.
To the issue of credibility of the statement, you're bringing in witnesses, right, that are testifying to something that you weren't a party to. Ms. Bradley wasn't there. So for testimony, she would be coming in and testifying for collateral issue wherein she was not even a witness to the initial incident.
So why would a Broward County prosecutor be a defense witness in a double murder retrial? Well, the goal of the defense is to impeach the credibility of Detective Mark Moretti, the lead investigator. The allegations against him stem from when Moretti met with YNW Melly's mother, Jamie King, in October 2022.
Like, so much stuff. Like, these investigators, and I'm telling you guys, like, it's so frustrating to me because like I said, I've read the affidavit, like I've had it broke down, and to me, I feel like he's guilty. It's so frustrating because it should have been, if everything was done above board in this case with the evidence they have, either circumstantial or not, I feel like they would have had a conviction. But because stupid things were done, like this detective did, it's in my opinion, man, I think he's gonna end up being let go. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I don't think they're gonna get a conviction on it.
Questioning her about alleged witness tampering, he executed a search warrant to seize her phone. Assistant State Attorney Michelle Boudreaux, who was a witness to the incident, testified in a hearing last week that she overheard Moretti ask a deputy to lie about being present during the phone seizure.
Detective Moretti said to Deputy Morrell, "You need to say you were here when I served that search warrant." And it was kind of like an awkward moment. Someone described it just kind of getting punched twice in the head. So there's a search warrant that gets served. And I'm like, what's going on? And then the next thing, he's asking this deputy to lie for him. And again, I'm like, this is like, I'm in the twilight. So I'm like, this can't really be happening. Deputy Gorell didn't say anything of any substance. I think he said, "Is there anything I'm needed for anymore?" or something like that. I don't remember if he said anything at all. It was just a very awkward moment.
Do you say anything to Moretti?
No, I don't say anything to Moretti. I leave the room. I'm done with the statement. As far as I'm concerned, I'm done investigating this case.
Bro, I'm gonna tell you right now, and like I feel like that's right there's the nail in the coffin for this. I think prosecution's done. I think they fumbled it, man. I think I don't see a conviction happening in this case at this point now, regardless if I feel like he's guilty or not. It's a damn mess.
Why?
because I don't work with detectives that solicit lies.
Boudreaux said she reported the incident to her direct supervisors and prosecutor Christine Bradley, who testified in the hearing defending Moretti's actions, saying the whole thing was a joke.
Is that true that Detective already said to you that what he said was a joke?
No, what was intended to be conveyed was that Deputy Gorell, his response was flippant in nature. That was the joking aspect of it.
Okay, so if somebody from your office sends out a Brady notice in this case, not authorized by you, correct?
That is correct.
And in that Brady notice that I just showed you, you're saying that there are incorrect statements of fact.
That is correct.
And the incorrect statement is that you were not told by Moretti that he was joking.
That is correct. The indication has always been, and if it was inartfully conveyed in some point, the indication has always been that Deputy Gorell responded in a very flippant manner when asked about showing up.
Flippant manner to whom?
To Detective Moretti.
Bro, they're gonna fry Moretti. They're gonna fry him, man. Like, if we have another trial, I'm telling you right now, defense is gonna have their way with it. If all this stuff gets come out in the trial, they are. It's gonna be so bad. Prosecution doesn't have a chance, in my opinion, at this point. I don't know. At this point, I'm gonna sound like a Melly fan at this point and just be like, might as well let him go. I'm about to waste a lot of money, and y'all are idiots. You screwed this up. It's over, in my opinion.
Does he say that in his report, Gorell?
I don't believe so.
Okay. So the flippant matter came from Moretti, and somehow you communicated that Moretti said it was a joke. Is that what we're putting together?
I did not say that Moretti said.
Ruby Choi, good to see you. Do you have an iPhone link to join? Dang it, I was supposed to figure that part out when I got off the last live, but I got all caught up in trying to get this live together. Let me figure out how to do that, Ruby Joy. Let me try to figure it out. I'm new at it.
Said that he had made a joke in any way, shape, or form.
So you've never made the statement that Moretti said he was joking?
My statement was at all times, and if it was ever not clear or misinterpreted by whoever was listening to it, was that Deputy Gorell made the statement that was of a flippant nature.
On August 30th, 2022, Christine Bradley filed a Brady notice, which requires prosecutors to disclose material and exculpatory information to the defense. But as Michelle Boudreaux testified, the notice made no mention of her statement that Detective Moretti instructed the deputy to lie about being present. It wasn't until nearly a year later in September 2023, months after Judge Murphy declared a mistrial in Melly's first trial, Michelle Boudreaux says she noticed no Brady notice was ever filed and brought it to the attention of the state attorney's office.
We believe that we would have testimony that they were instructing Miss Bradley to file the Brady notice. And this goes back as early as basically in October, November, whenever that was, of 2022.
Bro, this is so bad, guys. This is so bad. This is so bad on the prosecution. I'm let down by all this. This trial has let me down. This whole process in this trial has let me down. Law enforcement let me down. Prosecution's let me down. What the hell, guys? This should have been a W for prosecution, and now it's a fat L. Fat L. Any of my chat, any of my mods, or anybody in chat, do you guys know how I retrieve the iPhone link for memberships? How do I go about doing that? If anybody has that information, I'd appreciate it. I mean, I guess I could look it up when I get off the live, but if I could do it during the live, I'd love to be able to drop that. I got to figure that part out. I didn't even think about that in the big scheme of things, is trying to figure out how to drop the iPhone link, even though I've seen people ask for it over and over and, in other lives. But let's get back to this.
The testimony will show that after they did that, pretty much everybody put their head in the sand. They did not check into things. She went through a whole trial. She sat through the trial. Nothing was mentioned about Brady. We find it hard to believe that nobody would have asked her, even after the hung jury, well, how did you handle that Brady issue.
And according to the defense, after Boudreaux brought it back up, Christine Bradley still did not file the notice. Instead, it was filed by another assistant state attorney, Chris Killeran.
That Ms. Bradley refused to sign the Brady notice that was prepared by the supervisors in the office, and she refused to sign it. In fact, it was handed to her by her secretary, and she said, "I'm not signing this." And that's why Mr. Killeran from Public Corruptions had to sign that Brady notice.
Dude, what is going on there, man? The whole damn court is dysfunctional. Like, their whole system is dysfunctional. Oh my Lord. Bees, thank you for looking into that. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Man, this trial is something else. Something else. This trial, Delphi, like, what is going on, man? What is going on in this world?
Once Melly's defense team contacted Boudreaux, Christine Bradley filed the Brady notice concerning Detective Moretti's statement. Then just 2 days later, filed an amended notice stating the incident was a joke and the deputy was trying to be funny. After learning of all that transpired, the defense motioned to remove the entire Broward County Prosecutor's Office and the State Attorney's Office from the case. The judge ultimately denied that motion to recuse the State Attorney's Office. However, in Judge Murphy's order granting the recusal of Prosecutor Christine Bradley, he wrote, given the conflicting Brady notices and Ms. Bradley's apparent animus towards Michelle Boudreaux, there is sufficient concern that the defendant will suffer actual prejudice if Christine Bradley continues to serve as a prosecutor in the case.
Oh,
Judge
my
Murphy
Lord.
also wrote the court is concerned about whether Christine Bradley departed her role as a zealous advocate for the state and is now personally invested in the credibility determinations of Detective Moretti, Michelle Boudreaux, and the outcome of the trial. Right now, it's unclear who will replace Christine Bradley as lead prosecutor for the upcoming double murder retrial. But Melly's defense team isn't waiving his right to a speedy trial, which runs out on October 20th. Judge Murphy told the prosecutor's office they have to give him a name of the new lead prosecutor by Tuesday.
Okay, so what's cool about this video is it actually cues up the other video I want to cover before we read this other article. And I know a lot of you aren't really into the YNW Melly stuff, but this is for all my youngsters to watch on the replay. You know what I mean? I gotta cover it for everybody. You know what I mean? I can't just cover the the boring, unalivings and all that stuff that most of us cover. You gotta take care of the kids. You know what I mean? Let me go ahead and let's see. Let me go ahead and cue this one up.
Another.
All right. Let me see what you guys are saying in chat, though. Let's see. KMax661. I like that. I like that change, sir. Thank you for the freaking super sticker, brother. I appreciate that. Yo, I like that name change. I like that. KMax661. That's what's up. I like it. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that. Man, super stickers, bro. I'm like, my Lord. I don't even know. It's gonna take a minute for me to get used to all that love, y'all. Criminal Meg, good to see you. Thank you for being here. If y'all could smash some likes, let's see where we're at right now, guys. Come on. Let's see where we're at. Let me see what the analytics be saying right now. They said we got, let's see, only 10 likes, 11 likes. What the heck, guys? Come on, man. We could do better than that. So, 11 likes? Come on. All right. Let's go ahead and jump into this one. Buzz, we just covered the prosecution and how they're screwing things up. Well, let's listen to how these defendants are also screwing things up. Like, literally no part of this trial has not been tampered with.
Another twist just released in the double murder trial involving South Florida rapper YNW Melly. Melly's co-defendant YNW Bortland was booked into a Miami jail Monday night and is being held behind bars on an out-of-county warrant.
And let me add something to this that I read in an article, right? I'm hearing that he had maps to witnesses' homes. I repeat that. I'm hearing, and like I said, I'm just saying hearing because I read it in some articles and some of them are hip hop articles, but I'm hearing that he had information and maps to witnesses' houses. Yo, that's next level right there. But Melly ain't guilty and Bortland's just doing that for the fun, right? Just for the fun of it. Come on, man. These boys are wild.
We just confirmed the warrant.
Thank you, Criminal Met, for the super sticker. Appreciate you.
and is out of Broward County for witness tampering. The warrant obtained by Law and Crime Network states as follows. On or about April 10, 2023, continuing through and including July 22, 2023, Cortland Henry, aka Bortland, along with others, did unlawfully and knowingly engage in misleading conduct toward another person with the intent to cause or induce them to withhold testimony. The warrant continues the alleged witness had been summoned by the legal process to the jury trial of Jamel Dimmons, aka Y&W Melly. The dates in the warrant.
Bro, why this is important too, at least with this trial, is if you watch the first trial, all of a sudden some people had amnesia. All of a sudden people didn't know what they remember. They didn't remember. It was because they were under duress, this and that. Bro, it's because they had witness tampering. Come on, man. Come on.
Warrants are important. Jury selection for Melly.
Sam, good to see you. Yes, we are back round two. You know, I could just that live earlier. That was just for us to celebrate a little bit. You know what I mean? Chop it up a little bit about Turtle Island, but I mean that wasn't like a real live stream. You know what I mean? That wasn't. We had to come back and touch on some true crime. You know what I mean? I couldn't get through the day without touching a little true crime.
Started in mid-April, and a judge declared.
And real quick too, sorry guys. I know. Stop. I'm always stopping it. But shout out though to everybody that's joined up already, all the members. But Sam gets the claim number one. Sam was the first person to join up. It's pretty cool. I kind of figured there was two people I thought that might get to that one first. Sam was definitely one of them. Definitely. I haven't seen another person pop up yet today, so we'll see.
Declared a mistrial on July 22nd, the same day the warrant claims Bortland allegedly tampered with the witness. Unlike Melly, Bortland has not been in jail since he was originally charged for the double murder of his two best friends, Y&W.
Yeah, criminal med right now. Lead prosecutor getting tossed, and then they're gonna go in and probably destroy one of the investigators, and then the defense teams. I mean, we already know that's whack, right? But I mean, think about all the craziness in this case, criminal med, because I know you're one of the ones that are following this. Reading the affidavit, put all this other crap to the side. If you were just to read the affidavit and break it down. And like I said, everybody can disagree, but I feel like reading that affidavit and breaking down, he's guilty. But everything that they've done, like all the crap that wasn't above board during the investigation and what they've all done, there's no way they're going to get a conviction now. There's just, in my opinion, there's no way. I don't care if they throw out everybody and start the trial fresh. Like, I just feel like it's not going to happen.
Juvie and Y&W sack chaser. Due to COVID and jail overcrowding, Bortland was conditioned to house arrest and was required to wear an ankle monitoring device. According to court records earlier this year, Bortland moved to a new address that was approved by the court. However, details of where and exactly when are sealed. In March, a judge altered the conditions of his release, allowing him to go to church for 2 hours each week, stating otherwise he must remain at his house at all times. His attorney requested another hearing to change his conditions again, but a judge denied that request in June. Last week, Y&W Bortland released a music video called Our Year, in which he mentions Melly, rapping, quote, "Melly will be out this year, now that's perfect timing." Though facing identical charges, Bortland and Henry's trials were severed after prosecutors said they would be seeking the death penalty against Melly, while Bortland faces life in prison.
Now, see, here's the thing, though. Here's the thing with Bortland, right? Like, I think he's screwed. I think Bortland's screwed. I think as long as some crazy stuff don't come out on what happened with his end of the investigation, I think Bortland's screwed, especially with this witness tampering stuff. I think he's cooked. But with Melly, I don't know, man. I don't have a good feeling about it. Let's see. Ruby Joy says, when you get it, I'll join. I appreciate you, Ruby Joy. And I'm working on it. I'm not sure. Let me see. Where is the iPhone join link, please? Criminal Med, I don't know. I don't know how to get the iPhone link. I didn't think about looking after I got off the last live because I was so caught up with getting another live set up. I had some other stuff I had to do, and I totally forgot to look up how to link the iPhone link. I have no clue to where you even find it. If I knew where to find it, guys, I would link it. It wouldn't even be a problem. But I don't even know where to look for it. I went to my page, right, on the computer here, and I try to like look up find where the link would be, and it's not showing me anything. So it's definitely going to be something that I have to go look up after this. Yes, definitely could probably help me. I wish she was here right now. That would definitely help. Let me see what else y'all are saying. Dakota Parker, good to see you. Thanks for being here. I was called for jury duty on a witness tampering trial one time. That was fun. Well, I bet you that was an experience. All right, guys, let's keep rolling on this.
During Melly's first trial, prosecutors presented evidence to a jury that they believed proved Melly shot and killed Juvie and Sack Chaser inside a car, and Bortland was the driver. Surveillance footage showed all four leaving the studio together one early morning in October 2018. Hours later, Bortland drove to the Miami area hospital claiming he was just in a drive-by shooting. Juvie and Sack Chaser were already dead inside the car. Investigators would later piece together a double homicide puzzle they believed was built on a lie, testifying in court that the evidence in the case pointed to the deadly shots being fired inside the car and that there was no evidence of a drive-by shooting. Jury selection for YNW Melly's next trial is scheduled to begin next week on October 9th. The state hopes to have a jury seated by the first week of November. YNW Bortland's trial was supposed to start this fall, but the judge pushed it back to January 2024. Bortland will most likely be transferred from Miami-Dade County to Broward County in the next few days for his first appearance in front of a judge. We'll make sure to keep you updated once we learn more.
All right. See, they're idiots, man. And everybody involved in this is idiots. Literally. The defendants, prosecution, investigators, defense. Like, I mean, we got alcoholic abusers on the defense side. The list goes on, man. It's crazy. Dakota says, it was interesting for sure. He was found guilty. Apparently, he didn't think Ellie could trace calls back to him. That was that he was making from jail. Yo, that is so funny. That is so funny. What an idiot. Yo, that's straight. He Richard Allen himself, man. That is hilarious. All right, guys. So now, right. Craziness on the prosecution, craziness with the investigators, craziness over on the defense with the drunken defense, attorney. And then we got two defendants that are witness tampering, right? As if that wasn't enough. I got a little bit more to add to that. I got a little bit more. And like I said, I know some of you guys aren't into this, but this is for the younger crowd. They like them some YNW Melly. So, I got to appease everybody. You know what I mean? I got to take all requests. All right, let me share this one. Here we go. Let me read this article for y'all. This is from XXL. This is like a rap hip hop. They do that type of news, right? But it's a good source for for this case. If this is true, which it sounds like it's true, this is gonna make it the conspiracy theorists go nuts in this case, right? So, man who cooperated in the XXXTentacion murder trial, now a witness in the YNW Melly case. Say what? Dude, what? So we have all the crazy circus crap going on both sides of the court, right? Defendants involved in craziness, all this stuff going on. And now we got a dude whose name is well known from the XXX murder trial. And when I heard this, when I saw this, I was like, what are you? As if this isn't a big enough circus. I'll shut up and read it, though. I'll shut up and read it. Let's get into it. Oh, but first, let me see what y'all are saying in chat. Let me catch back up, make sure I'm good up here. Chronoma says, I don't know. Not a lot of brain power there to understand where you, but Melly might get out of it, maybe. No, that's what I'm thinking, Chronoma. I'm thinking so much crap's happening in this trial at this point that I think Melly might get off. I don't think he's innocent, but I think he might get off technicalities and the way things have happened. Dartzilla, good to see you. Well, guess who's late again? Hi, everybody. Hey, better late than never. Better late than never. I appreciate you being here regardless. I prefer the red shirt. Yeah, see, like I said, I only got a couple of them, all right? I got to use those on special occasions, bees. Steph V, good to see you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. Hey, I'm the oldest and I'm totally on it. I apologize. I wasn't trying to be ageist or anything, y'all. I did that poll, right? And most of it, look, I did the poll. Let me see where it's at. So I got 16 votes on the poll, and only 19% of the votes say that you guys are following this trial. So, I just figured it might have been some of the younger people that are following her, or I guess the hardcore people like Criminal Med or Tennessee Sweetheart. I know you guys follow literally everything. It's hard to find something you guys aren't following. Hindsight's good to see you. Good to see you. Man, I got 24 of you all in here. If y'all could do me a huge favor, smash the like, smash that share while we're here. Let them know we're here. I'm telling you guys, those live shares. Let me tell you what, those live shares. We're already at 812 subscribers, right? A couple more subscribers jumped on after that last live. Those shares are huge, guys. They are absolutely huge. Thank you, Bees, for greeting everybody. Let me see what else you're all saying. Let's see. Hindsights. We spent the last 4 hours with Miss Ann. I've been following since Dolly talked about it. Okay, sweet. So some of y'all are following it. I know Dolly did cover a little bit, but some people aren't actually like following all the updates, staying on top of it. So it's a hit and miss one for me when I cover it. But all right, guys. All right. Oh snap. I think I just seen something pop. I got it delayed. There it is. Darzilla, thank you for joining up. Appreciate you. Welcome to the Piscine Gang. Gang. Hell yeah. I'm like, oh my God, dude. Every time that happens, I'm gonna be so freaking excited, guys. Oh my Lord. How do you get used to people? I don't know if I'll ever get used to that. I think I'm gonna be excited every time somebody joins our family. Like I don't see the excitement going away from me. I just don't. I don't know if I'm a nerd or something, but whatever. Sam says, I got to take care of a few things, but we'll be watching. It's cool, Sam. Do what you got to do. And Bees, thank you again for dropping all them links. Keep the people informed. All right, guys, I'll shut up. Let's get into this article. Robert Allen, the cooperating witness in the XX Extension murder trial, is now listed as a witness in YNW Melly's double murder case. Let me move that over a little bit. Okay. On October 6th, the prosecution in YNW Melly double murder case filed a supplemental discovery revealing additional witnesses they plan to bring forward during retrial. According to court documents obtained by XXL on Tuesday, October 10th, Robert Allen is one of 7 additional people in the Florida State Attorney listed as witnesses who have information that may be relevant to any offense charge or any defense thereto. Yo, this is crazy, man. This dude's name was a prevalent name in X's trial. This isn't, man, it's going to muddy the waters. I feel like this dude's going to muddy the waters even more because X's trial, like his murder, there was so much conspiracy behind that. Like people were saying Drake put a hit on him. Like there's all kinds of craziness involved with it. So, man, to have somebody that coming from that trial who was in that circle of craziness coming into this big ass circle of craziness, it's going to be crazy, y'all. Seriously serious. Okay. It is unclear exactly what information Allen may be able to provide concerning the retrial of YNW Melly, which is set to begin this month following motions and jury selection, which isn't necessarily the case now, right? We'll see. Let's see. Robert Allen assists state in XX Extension case. Robert Allen was one of the men initially charged with the 2018 robbery and murder of XXX, along with Michael Boatwright, Derek Williams, and Trayvon Newsom. However, Allen took a plea deal last August and agreed to testify against the trio due to, in part, of Allen's testimony. Boatwright, Williams, and Newsom are sentenced to life in prison. Allen was sentenced to 2 years in prison and 20 years of probation in exchange for his testimony. So now he's coming in and saying that he's got information. Like the boy, he died his people. He rolled on, right? So now all of a sudden, he's got information in the Melly murder, and the Melly murder's it's connected to the whole rap scene, the gangs, everything, the whole lifestyle. It's all connected. Like, what does this dude know? Does he really know anything? Or is he just a professional, snitch now? He's just going to try to maybe say he knows something, so maybe he get reduced sentence again. I don't know, man. This is crazy. That was one of the last things I saw coming. All the other stuff was crazy enough, but when I saw this, I was like, what the hell is going on? Let me see. Okay. Why did I jump, man? This one's touchy. Okay, here we go. YNW Melly gears up for retrial. YNW Melly is preparing to be retried for the 2018 murders of Chris YNW Juvie Thomas and Anthony YNW Sack Chaser Williams after his first trial ended in a hung jury back in July. Last week, Melly was charged with witness tampering in connection to the case. Yeah, that's it, guys. That is it. But the main part of the article that I wanted to get into was the fact that how is this dude involved? What does he know? Like, this dude was this gentleman right here with the glasses, that guy right there. He was a critical part of the XXX trial. Like, man, I'm flustered on this, y'all. I'm flustered on this. I'm so disappointed in prosecution. I'm so disappointed in the investigators. I feel like this case should have been a conviction, and now it's turned into a damn circus, an absolute circus. And now we're bringing one of the clowns from the XXX trial circus to this circus. It's like, dude, do they play rent a clown over here or something? Like, they just rent these dudes and put them in trials? I don't know. It's blowing my mind, y'all. It's blowing my mind. I wish more of you guys were into this trial, because if you were, I'm sure some of you would have opinions on this, because this is insane. It's absolutely insane to me. Let me see what else y'all are saying in chat. Dumpling, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Miss Ann just told everyone to come to the real. Oh, did she? She's so sweet, man. I love Miss Ann. She's awesome. She's too sweet. Oh yeah, Dumpling. Since you're here, if you're still in here, hopefully you're still in here. How do I find the iPhone link for people to join? I don't know where to look for that. If I did, I would drop that link for everybody, but I don't even know where to look for it at. TLC is me. Good to see you. You watched the entire first trial? Okay, whose side were you on? TLC is me. Are you Melly's guilty or he's innocent? What side are you on? I'm interested to know on that one, because I'm interested to know what you thought about that mistrial. I was kind of upset about it myself, to be honest with you. But now at this point, I think with everything that's happened in this trial, I think let me see. Dumpling says you go to YouTube Studio, then Earn tab on the left, memberships on the right. Scroll, you will see invite members. Copy that link. Okay, I'll see if I could do that during the live. TLC, not Melly's low. He's guilty. All right, cool. You didn't want. Okay, yes, I'm with you. I think he's guilty too, but I think he's going to end up getting off because of all this BS with prosecution and the investigation. But then again, Melly and his buddy just got hit with witness tampering too. So I mean, does that offset everything? I don't know, man. At this point, I really can't call it. And usually I'm pretty dead set on things. Let's see. Tinsy, good to see you. What did they do? I've seen clips of that guy smiling in court. That guy smiling in court allegedly was driving in a car with his three fellow, members of their, rap group. And somebody allegedly drove by and shot him up, and two of the dudes died. But if you read the affidavit, that story doesn't jive. It doesn't jive. And in my opinion, Melly, the guy that was smiling in the trial all the time, I think that he actually unalived the two guys in the car. But that's after reading the affidavit and watching a serious breakdown by somebody high up in law enforcement breaking it down. And after reading it myself, listening to his breakdown, I think the dude's guilty. But like I said, I think prosecution, they done screwed everything up. I think it's going to be bad. Let's see. Kate Max says, we have 27 in here and only 17. Smash that like, people. Come on, y'all. Smash that like for your boy. Help me out. It's free to do. Just click. Easy to do. Super easy. Let's see. TLC is me. There was a deadlock juror that caused mistrial. Yup. And now, think about it, though. TLC is me. We had the mistrial, right? But now we know there was, jury or witness tampering. But was there jury tampering as well? I don't know, I got questions now. Now that we know that Melly and Borland were out there tampering with witnesses and whatnot, could they have got to the jury? It was pretty crazy on this first trial. A lot of people started getting amnesia. They couldn't remember things. You know what I mean? So I don't know, guys. I really can't call this trial at this point. I'll be watching the next one. I mean, come on, that's a given, but I really can't call it. I can't call it. And now with this other dude coming in, it's a crap show. Yeah. So you're in the same opinion, TLC, as me. Yep, he may get off now. I agree. Dawn Michelle, good to see you. Thank you for becoming a member, Miss Dawn Michelle. You rock. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness. My Lord. Like I said, guys, I don't think I'm gonna get used to that, man. Y'all joining, membering up, like, I don't know. It's still all sinking in that we got to this point. Yep. Thank you for becoming a member. Let's see. What was the next one? Okay. So that's it with the YNW Melly stuff. And then we're going to brush over some Tupac information because, once again, I know there's a lot of us old school people that know about Tupac, but not everybody is like on the up and up on, the conspiracies or the hearsay, who knew what, who was involved. So I'm going to slowly find cool things that we can go over and kind of get everybody caught up to speed on it. And then for the youngsters that don't know, this will be good for the youngsters. You know what I mean? So the YNW Melly stuff, that was for the youngsters. Now this Tupac stuff, that's for myself and for any of the people that are around my age or older, a little bit younger that are into it. But the first thing we're going to play is I have a interview pulled up with DJ Vlad. So DJ Vlad's like one of the biggest names in like hip hop and rap, right? And he's one of the critical reasons why we have some of the information in Keefe D, schooled on himself basically was because of Vlad. But I want to play this interview. I found it interesting. I figured there's some information in it. Some of y'all could take in if you don't know about it. Let me catch back up in chat before we get started though, guys. Let's see. All right, cool. I'm caught back up, it looks like. And let's go ahead and get into this. Give me some ones in chat. Once it gets rolling, let me know you guys can hear it.
You were a big part of researching, interviewing, and just going down this huge journey of finding out what happened to Tupac during his murder. How did you feel when you heard about Keefe D being arrested?
I mean, I really didn't feel much. I think really this was for the Tupac fans out there. I mean, I felt that I essentially solved this whole case 4 years ago when I did the first interview with Keefe D in like July of 2019. I mean, it was all laid out from beginning to end. So for me, that was my sense of closure, just as a fan of Pac. Because if you look at my history, like the biggest project I did during my DJ career was a Tupac mixtape. It was called Rap Phenomenon 2. It won a mixtape of the year and everything. And it really gave me a career in hip hop in a way. So, to kind of go full circle to really doing the interview that essentially solved the case. I mean, it felt cool. Like, it gave me a sense of closure, but this was like 4 years ago, like with the arrest happening and everyone sort of discovering this for the first time. This is really, I think, more for like the fans out there, which is, I mean, there's a lot of Pac fans, so it makes sense.
Police have tapes of Keefe D confessing to everything, the shooter, him being in the car. What happened? Why was there not a decision made on an arrest back in the 90s?
Corruption, right? Conspiracy, right? That's what everybody thinks. But I don't know. Let's hear what Vlad says.
I mean, I interviewed Greg Kading about this, and I asked him the same question. And from his point of view, and he wasn't involved in the case at that point, was that during that time, 1996, Vegas was trying to kind of reinvent itself as a family destination. This was like, circus and casinos like that. They were more friendly, designed for kids as well as adults, was sort of being pushed as the new Las Vegas, as opposed to what we see now, which is more of a, what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. So that was totally different in 96. So I think.
Man, I'm telling you, for all the iPhone people, I'm legit trying to find that link. I went to where you were saying dumpling, and I don't know if I'm just tired not seeing it. But yeah, I can't find it, guys. I'm sorry. Let's keep going though.
I think that a long, prolonged investigation of a bunch of rappers in LA shooting each other in the middle of the street in Las Vegas would have gone against what the overall
Oh, Luna, I just saw that you rolled in here. Thank you for being here, man. Appreciate you.
financial goal was for that city. And I think because of that, they just sort of brushed it under the rug and let it go, from my point of view. But ultimately, who knows? You'd have to ask law enforcement during that time as to why they made that decision.
Why did you decide to tackle this monumental, case and really dive into some dangerous territory?
Michelle, trust me, I'm excited too. I'm still having a hard time processing that we got to this point, Michelle. I'm super excited, but much love to everybody again for helping me get to this point. Couldn't do it without you guys. I mean, couldn't, especially in the amount of time that we did it. Amazing. I'm blessed, y'all.
This is a very contentious case that.
Oh, stop the show. Miss Ann Horns here. Good to see you, ma'am. Appreciate you. Thank you for bringing your crew over. I appreciate it.
That had a lot of gang members, a lot of different things. What made you want to go down this journey?
Well, I mean, it was something that I was sincerely interested in. Back in 2007, I was hanging out with this one guy who, I'm not going to say who his name was, but he was a Crip. And we were hanging out, and he was like, "Yeah, Orlando killed Tupac. Everyone in Compton knows it. Everyone in LA knows it. It's like the worst kept secret in LA. Like everybody knows it." He, I believe, either was friends with him or knew someone close to him, and it was just he kind of laid out the whole thing. And I'm like, damn, like, okay, like you kind of think that, but you never really. That was the first time I actually heard it. So, with that, once the Keefe D confession tapes were leaked out by Greg Kading, it was like, oh, now you actually have someone confessing to it that was actually there. And then, I got in contact. I knew someone who knew Keefe D, so he put us in contact with him. And I come to find out that they had just written a book. Him and his co-writer, Yusuf, had just written a book about it. We got a copy of the book. We read through it, and it was like, he lays out the whole thing. So then the next step was, hey, do you want to do an interview about the book? Where the writer actually was right there off camera. So yeah, I mean, I just jumped into it, but this is not, like I interviewed with Pierce Morgan yesterday, and he asked me, like, do I feel scared or a certain level of danger? I mean, this is something that I've always covered, and this is the type of topics I've delved into. I've interviewed, Sammy the Bull, who admitted to 19 murders. I interviewed, the guy that was involved.
Bro, the name he just brought up, Sammy the Bull. If you guys have not went to Sammy the Bull's YouTube channel, he's a hitman from the mob, right? From we're talking old school. His storytelling, oh my lord! If you're into mob stuff, if you like that stuff, you like to research that stuff, go to Sammy the Bull's page. That man, oh my lord! I'm not saying that he's a great man. He did some bad stuff, but that dude could tell a story. So if you like that mob stuff, you should definitely check that out. I'm subscribed to the man.
To Michael Jordan's dad's murder. This is really the type of kind of deep dives that I've been doing, over the last 15 years.
So if, Keefe D has implicated his nephew, Orlando Anderson, as the
Miss Ann, no problem. I know that name's crazy. I know my name's crazy, so it's a tongue twister sometimes. But I appreciate you bringing your crew over, Miss Ann. I really do.
shooter. What is Keefe D's connection now? What is his connection to the murder? If he
Zircon, good to see you, man. You brought the whole crew with you.
he's saying that he saw someone else do the shooting.
Well, he was in the car. He was in the car, and he has, he admitted to some level of involvement in the whole incident. Whatever that is really up to authorities to figure out, how liable he is in terms of the whole situation. I don't believe he was the driver. And and, Orlando, his nephew. But I was just reading through the grand jury papers this morning, and one of the witnesses was actually saying that Big Dre was the shooter, but he let Orlando take the credit for it because Orlando was the one who got jumped and whose reputation was, could have been, would have been tarnished if he would have just gotten beat up by a rapper and went back to Compton. It really remains to be seen. And just because Keefe got arrested doesn't mean that Keefe's getting convicted. At the end of the day, it's just an arrest. Lots of people get arrested. You and I can get arrested this afternoon. Doesn't mean that we'll go to prison. It means that we'll have to go through the due process. And, at the end of the day,
It's Tony Stone. If you don't make it Julie Doke and Mod, I quit. And you need your ass kicked just saying low. Oh my Lord. I'll take care of her, Stone.
It's up to law enforcement to prove beyond a reasonable doubt that he was involved in the way that he said it, as opposed to him just kind of making up and saying certain things in order to get out of doing life in prison.
Yeah. So for all those that aren't familiar with who Flag TV is, who is like one of the main people that are at the center of investigating Pac, that's Vlad. That's the man. And this dude has got so many people to snitch on themselves. It's insane. A lot of people think the dude's a Fed, and he possibly could be. He possibly could be. All right. Dumpling did send me a video, guys. So I'm going to get this next video queued up and playing. And while this video is playing, I'm going to try to watch what Dumpling just sent me to try to retrieve that link for y'all. Let's see. All right. Let's go ahead and get into this one. Let's see. Let me make sure that's normal. Okay, guys. Give me some ones to chat if you can hear it. And like I said, I'm gonna try to let me put this headphone in. All right, there we go. Let's get it rolling.
In the black BMW. He was hanging out the window. Tupac? Yeah. What was he doing? He had half his body out the window. Yeah. Just, that Bay Area.
Dwayne Keefe D. Davis's own words. Eyewitnesses and a gang expert led a grand jury to indict Keefe D. for Tupac Shakur's murder after 27 years. We have testimony from witnesses who told the story of what happened that night. Thanks for joining us here on Law and Crime. I'm Anjanette Levy. We are learning more details about what witnesses told a grand jury in Las Vegas as they met to investigate the murder of Tupac Shakur. That grand jury met 4 times between July and August. A number of people testified about Keefe D's involvement in Tupac Shakur's murder. Others testified about what they saw that night or heard about what happened from those who were involved. Tupac Shakur was shot on September 7th, 1996 in Las Vegas. He died 6 days later on September 13th. Tupac and Death Row Records CEO Suge Knight.
Okay, real quick. Let me Dumpling. So I just watched your that video. Thank you so much. That's perfect. But where there's 2 links, where you have 2 links, I only have 1 link. Is that the link I hit? I'll try it and I'll drop it in there. If it works, it works. If not, I'll have to figure out why I only have 1 link and you have 2 links. But let me go ahead and go over there. I'll grab that, copy that link. Okay. Jump back over here to my studio. Sorry guys, apologize. Let's see. Come on. There we go. Okay. All right, cool. All right, I'm back. Here, let me drop that link for y'all. Let's see if it works. This is the only link I have. Like I said, what the heck? All right, what's going on? It said it copied it, but now it's not showing that it's copied. This is what happens when you be trying to do stuff on live, on the flow, on the go. Let's see. Okay, copy link. Link copy. Let's go back over here. Let's see. paste. All right, cool. Here you guys go. That's the only link I could find. Hopefully that works. If not, I'm gonna have to figure it out after the live, guys. There we go. All right, cool. All right, let's get back into this video.
Went to the Mike Tyson fight at the MGM Grand with other people. Surveillance cameras recorded them at the casino. Then they encountered Orlando Anderson, a member of the Southside Compton Crips. Tupac, Suge Knight, and others jumped Anderson. Why? A grand jury witness, Devonta Lee, said it was payback for Anderson and other members of the Southside Compton Crips beating up members of the Mob Piru Bloods in California earlier that month and stealing a Death Row Records chain from this man, Trayvon.
Wait up, let me check chat real quick, guys. Let me see. Let me catch back up. I'm a little bit behind. Oh, Criminal Med. Did you join? All right. Thank you, Criminal Med, for joining up. Thank you. So that link worked, guys? Was that it worked? Freaking A, right off. Thank you, Dumpling. You rock, man. That's what kind of people I love to have around. Like you in the time of need, you're literally in the middle of your life. Homegirl's like, I got you, bro. I got you. Let me get a little video. Send you the video. Get you straight. Thank you, Dumpling. I appreciate you. You rock. And this is why I rock with Dumpling. That's why you rock, man. So damn sweet.
Lane. Lane was a blood and a friend of Suge Knight. Lee said Suge Knight gave those chains to people and that taking that chain was, quote, like taking the crown. The grand jury watched an interview of Keefe D with The Art of Dialogue, where Keefe D said he knew about that incident involving the chain.
That was a change. I wouldn't wear that. I wouldn't have put that on my neck.
So how you know the change was cheap?
Because I seen it.
How you seen it?
The homies at it. They came back from the mall.
Surveillance video shows Orlando Anderson at the MGM Grand. Another witness testified that Anderson wanted to fight Tupac Shakur, but a more sinister plot to shoot Tupac Shakur or Suge Knight unfolded. The man who took this photo told the grand jurors he snapped it with a camera in his car as he was picking up food. It's the last photo of Tupac Shakur before the shooting. Moments later, shots were fired from a white Cadillac. In that Cadillac, driver Terrence Brown and backseat passengers DeAndre Big Dre Smith and Orlando Anderson. Keefe D was in the front seat. A witness testified Keefe D was a South Compton Crips original gangster, or OG, a shot caller, who dealt drugs and had a lot of money. Keefe D recalled the shooting.
Orlando is the shooter. He's the known shooter. I mean, everybody know Orlando Anderson was a shooter. So Dre got cold feet. He didn't want to do it. He gave the gun to Orlando, and Orlando shot Tupac and Suge.
Yeah, he did his thing, yeah. Suge just ducked his head, and the first bullet went in his head, so the next one's hit him.
Dude, I swear these rappers are so stupid. I don't know how many of you guys follow hip hop or rap, but like, dude, endless amounts of these rappers and affiliated people that are around these rappers, they constantly self-snitch. It is so crazy. They'll literally tell a story about being at a crime scene, being at an unaliving, just like that, and just snitch on themselves constantly. It's absolutely asinine. Lindley, good to see you. Good to see you. That's right. Turtle Island Gladiator, baby. Turtle Island Gladiator. Bees, thank you for dropping that cash app. Thank you. That's actually a good segue. Thank you, Bees. Let me go ahead and shoot some love out to some people. One, if you donate, leave your name, your screen name. Leave me a note. Let me know what you think about the channel. And if there's anything you want me to read out, let me know. Leave that. But let me give a shout out to the people that have already donated this month, people that will be going on next month's donation wall. And that is Sweet Misery True Crime. Thank you, ma'am. Miss Jeannie Ange, thank you, ma'am. Miss Dawn, thank you. Sassy7, thank you, ma'am. Criminal Med, thank you. BM Turtle Madness with the 3 donos already. Trying to break records. Thank you. Darzilla, thank you so much, ma'am. And Stony Stone, Black Vault News, thank you, sir. Appreciate you guys. All right, let me get caught back up here in chat. See what y'all are saying. I know I'll be missing stuff. TLC is me. Thank you for joining up, man. Thank you for supporting. Man, you guys, oh my Lord. I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna be able to sleep tonight. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I'm tired. I worked hard. I freaking trained for 2 hours today, and I'm like on cloud 12, 13. I don't even know what cloud. It's way up there. Let's see what else y'all are saying. Ruby Joy, thank you for joining up. Welcome to the Piscine. Welcome you all. Welcome to the Piscine Gang. Now it's official, y'all. Now it's official. So on this channel, you subscribe, you're part of the TPP crew. That's just what it is. You subscribe, you're part of the crew. But when you join up, man, you're part of that gang, that Piscine Gang. Gang, baby. Welcome to the Lagoon. All right, guys, let's keep rolling.
It's like he was doing a break dance trying to jump in the back seat or something. Yeah. Like, damn. Yeah, what the? It looked like he was trying to jump in, but it was bullets was in it.
But DeAndre Smith's former roommate told the grand jury it was actually Smith who confessed to shooting Tupac Shakur and Suge Knight. The roommate said Smith told him that Orlando Anderson simply couldn't reach across him to take the shot. A rapper in Tupac and Suge's caravan told the grand jury he found Tupac in the passenger seat of the BMW. He said Tupac told him, "Get on the ground, they're going to shoot you." The rapper said Tupac was referring to police who had arrived on the scene. Crime scene photos from that night show the damage.
Bro, that's some situational awareness right there. Pac's like, I just got blasted up by the ops. But bro, stay down because now there's the cops. Like, come on, man. He was like holes in him, but he still knew like the cops are here. I better like just stay down, bro. We're gonna get shot. That is crazy situational awareness. Insane.
Bullet holes riddled the passenger side of the BMW. Blood spattered on the car seats. 40 caliber shell casings in the vehicle and in the street. One round shattered a windshield. In the days that followed, a number of shootings erupted in Compton, California in retaliation for the shooting of Tupac Shakur. A retired Compton police gang expert told the grand jury it was called the 10-Day War.
Bro, that sounds like old school mob stuff right there. That's how stuff would pop off. A little disagreement, somebody, wasn't falling in line and something kicked off. And the next thing you have like a war popping off. It's kind of old school. But, man, there's so many people that still, and I'm not saying nothing bad about it, but there's still a lot of people that think there's some big names connected to this. So all this narrative of is just a street gang situation and, people that felt, disrespected and about a chain and this and that. Some people still don't believe that's what it is. Some people still believe there's some higher ups that had some calls made on this. But hey, it looks like we'll find out, huh? Looks like we will find out.
The expert said Southside Compton Crips and the Mob Piru Bloods basically controlled different parts of Compton and were always fighting. Tupac Shakur died 6 days.
Dumpling, thank you for dropping those links. Thank you. Appreciate it.
After he suffered several gunshot wounds.
When Tupac was killed in Las Vegas, that was a different type of magnitude for the rap world.
Soren Baker, author of The History of Gangster Rap, has covered rap for 30 years.
It was shocking because a lot of people knew that there was the altercation at the MGM. A lot of people knew that Tupac had gotten into all these altercations, that he had been involved in shootouts before.
Yo, my favorite bush dweller, Miss Back Row Becky. Thank you for popping out the bushes and saying hello. Good to see you. Thank you for being here.
And it was just disbelief because we had in particular, a high-profile death of Scott LaRock back in the 80s from Boogie Down Productions, but that was before rap was so prominent and dominant in the media and on the Billboard charts. This is Tupac. He's at this point in 1996, he's a movie star. He's gone platinum. He's gone multi-platinum. He's got hits with Dr. Dre now. He's working with Snoop Dogg. He's got all this momentum, and he's a box office draw. So this is one of the biggest people in music and an emerging figure in the overall entertainment world that it was just shocking.
After Tupac Shakur died, conspiracy theories spread that he was actually still alive. That prompted prosecutors.
Bro, people are still saying he's alive. We got everybody that was involved in this death, but one man is dead. He's looking at trial over it. Like, can somebody please explain to me why Tupac would have faked his death? Can somebody, and why at this point in 2023, if he's still alive, he's still faking? Bro, he ain't faking. Come on, man. Somebody explain that one to me.
During the grand jury testimony to ask rapper Idi Amin how he learned that Tupac Shakur had died. Idi Amin said Tupac's mother told everyone. The prosecutor followed up by apologizing, saying he knew his next question might sound silly, but he asked whether Idi Amin had heard from Tupac Shakur since that day. Idi Amin responded, "I have not."
Bro, the rumors and conspiracies were so bad that literally those people that knew him had to be questioned if they've heard from it. You can't make this stuff up. Our world is insane. Our world's insane. People are insane.
There were a lot of conspiracy theories. There were people who believed that Tupac might still be alive. There were people who...
And speaking of conspiracy theories, let's talk about just a little sidetrack, a little four-wheel drive for your boy, because I just want to touch on this, but I watched a lot of people covering Delphi. A lot of people were covering Delphi. A lot of people were covering that Odin stuff real hardcore, man. And, you know, all of a sudden, it's crickets. All of a sudden, it's crickets. Ever since that defense investigation stuff came out, everybody covered the Westfall interview. All of a sudden, all that Odin stuff, people be crickets. I just had to touch on that, you know, conspiracy theory stuff. But, man, anyways, let's keep going.
Believed maybe the cops were involved in killing him. I mean, there was all this stuff flying around out there. Why do you think that is?
I think the reason that so many conspiracy theories sprang to life and gained momentum and gained life and traction was that Tupac was a larger than life figure to so many people, and they didn't want to deal with the reality that A, he was dead, and that B, that it could have been something as simple as gang violence.
Or is it? I'm just playing, guys. I think honestly, I think it was just gang violence. I know, man, conspiracies are fun, and like the idea of like the East Coast, West Coast, battle, and people at the high ups, people are making calls, and people are getting, green lights put on them, and that all sounds really fun. The conspiracy sounds really fun, but man, it really starting to sound like it did just come down to a damn chain and some street gang stuff. And that's just sad, really, to be honest with you. I think that's another reason people run with that conspiracy stuff, because it makes it sound so much cooler. It just adds to his legacy, his lore, you know what I mean? But I mean, realistically, it was over a damn chain, some street gang stuff. And one of the, everybody's got their opinion on who was the best, but no matter what, Pac was one of the best to ever do it. And his life was ended over a freaking chain. Absolutely sad. So I guess I could see why people want to hold on to him maybe being alive out there, or hold on to like these crazy conspiracy theories, because it makes him seem, more mythical, more legendary. But I think this was all over a chain, guys. I really do. It's freaking sad. Freaking sad.
And when you have the streets involved, that adds another layer of frustration, because now you're dealing with gangs, you're dealing with black on black crime, and you're dealing with the disappointment of, man, this came from within the community.
The grand jury also heard testimony about the East Coast, West Coast feud between rappers, specifically between Suge Knight's Death Row Records and Sean Puffy.
No, K-Mac, my brother, I'm with you on that. I wish Biggie and Pac were still alive, dude. Dude, if Biggie and Pac were still alive, they would be running the industry. They would be running those industries. I feel like, honestly, if there was a big, massive conspiracy at the top to have these two dudes unalived, I'll be honest with you, it was because of that, in my opinion. It was because, dude, anybody that watched those two men and the talent they had knew at some point they were going to be top of the game. They were going to be running the labels. They were going to have that power. So if there's a conspiracy at the very top, it's because they wanted to snuff out these two people that were going to end up taking things over. That makes more sense to me. But I still, like I said, I don't think it was a conspiracy. I think it was just street gang stuff. And I'm not sure about Biggie, to be honest with you. But as far as Pac goes, I think it was senseless bull that ended his life. But, that's just me with my opinions. I got him.
Combs' Bad Boy Records.
There was a
wait up real quick. Let me see. Criminal said, "Do you think Diddy is on it?" Like I said, Criminal Man. I think all those big people at the top, like Diddy, and all those conspiracies linking them to this. I mean, it could be possible. It could be possible. I just feel like those came to existence because it's a funner story. You know what I mean? There's a funner story, and there's so much. hearsay and back and forth and lies and this and that in the hip hop and rap community that, I mean, it's right to just feed those conspiracies. So I could see where they all pop up and why they happen, but I just don't know if I could buy it. I don't know. I mean, I could be wrong. You know me. I'll back. I'll run it back if I'm wrong. I'll apologize if I'm wrong. But at this point, that's where I'm at with it. I think it just over the chain and some street stuff. Yeah, I guess that's where I'm at with it. Let me see what else y'all are saying. Let's see. Why would there be a problem between the East Coast and West Coast? It was just a rap thing, man. It was you had an East Coast based label and a West Coast based label, and it was just they say the media made it more of a thing than what it was, but there was legitimate beefs with some of the guys back and forth. But it made people money. That's what it did do. That East Coast West Coast stuff made people a lot of money. I will say that. So. Cost some people some lives, but definitely made a lot of people some money and secured their power.
The big rivalry between Death Row Records and Bad Boy Entertainment, and a lot of times it's labeled as an East Coast West Coast feud, but in reality it was mainly those two entities, individuals of those two entities had problems with each other, and then I think the media latched on to the idea of this East versus West thing when it was really a group of select individuals that.
Yo, exactly what he's saying right there. That's pretty much like what everybody thinks at this point now, is that it was more of a media push, made it more of what it was. And back then it was easier to kind of get a narrative going because you didn't have social media, didn't have all these other outlets of information. So if you had like, the news or a big tabloid put something out, people ran with it. So it's so much easier to get like crazy stuff going. And that crazy East Coast, West Coast and all that stuff, like I said, it generated money. It generated a lot of money.
Didn't get along.
But there was a connection between Keefe D's Southside Compton Crips and Bad Boy Records. A witness testified that Keefe D and his nephew, Orlando Anderson, were in charge of the relationship between the Southside Compton Crips and Bad Boy Records, and that Bad Boy Records feared Suge Knight. Death Row was associated with the Bloods. Another Bad Boy Records connection, a witness testified that Eric Zip Martin gave Keefe D the gun the night that Tupac was shot. Zip knew Sean Puffy Combs. Suge Knight's former head of security, Reggie Wright, testified that Suge Knight and Sean Puffy Combs were once on good terms.
Don Michelle says, Pac has been and always will be my favorite rapper, poet, and philosopher. I can't argue that. No way. I can't argue that. That's on point. That's on point. I like them both, but I ain't gonna argue with you on that one. Luna Moon says, fake news right back. Think about that now, guys. Think about that now. Think about what you know now about news organizations, right? On both sides, and how you get what I'm saying, right? Now, just think about in the like 70s, 80s, right? When you couldn't verify what they were saying. Dude, they ran the whole narrative on everything. Anything they said, we believe. Let's see. Sassy says, I would love for Pac to be here. My son said from day one that he is still alive. Some people had a hard time letting go of Pac. I would tell you guys straight up, but I told you whenever we covered it the day that they had the arrest, right? I remember where I was the day I found out that Pac wasn't with us anymore. I was at football practice, and yeah, I had like straight street kids, like gangster kids that I played football with. Like I'm young, right? And they're showing up crying. These street kids that were like always fighting and into some crazy stuff. They were literally crying. I'm like, what's going on, guys? They're like, dude, they got Pac. Pac's gone. And I was like, I mean, I was upset. I wasn't crying, but I was pretty upset. I was like, damn, dude, these dudes was straight crying. So the love that people have for those two men is no joke. So I can understand why people don't want to let go of it, feel like they're still alive. Let's see what else y'all are saying. Thank you for dropping that cash at Bees. Thank you. Let me see what else y'all are saying. Miss Ann is back. Welcome back, Miss Ann. Let's see. Don Michelle says, it was kind of like drama and Krama brings in the money. East Coast versus West Coast brought in big money. Yep, exactly. Don Michelle, that made them a lot of money. And then cost us two lives that, I mean, dude, think about it. We still got Snoop, right? And Snoop's still good, but I feel like if Pac and Biggie were still around, if you look how artists progress, man, there's no telling what kind of stuff they'd be putting out. Let's see. Oh, wait up. Let me get this one. Dad, can you pick me up from mom's house? Yes, I can. I could, baby girl, I can pick you up. Whenever I get done with this live, I gotta eat something because I'm starving, but I'll come get you. So you're gonna stay home from school? You're not feeling good? I got you, girl. I got you. Dad to the rescue. Let me see what else y'all are saying in chat. Let's see. Sassy says, I wish you could see the drawings my son did of Pac. Amazing. Yo, your son he was into him then. If he's got drawings of him. B says, where's my wink? Yeah. I was wondering when you would start messing with me, B. So I was wondering when you're going to start in on me. Let me see what else you're all saying. Okay. Let's see. Stony Elvis is a pastor now. Yo, you guys. I love all you conspiracy theorists in this chat, man. My people. I might not believe all the same ones you do, but you know, that's my people for sure. All right, let's finish listening to this real quick. Let's finish getting into this.
But things changed in 1995. Wright said Suge Knight believed that Combs was responsible for the death of one of his friends. He then told the grand jury about how Tupac Shakur talked about having sex with the Notorious B.I.G.'s wife in a song and rapped about killing members of Bad Boy Records. Wright said the feud escalated, with a member of Bad Boy Records pointing a gun at Tupac Shakur at an awards show months before that shooting in Las Vegas. Wright said Keefe D was at that awards show with...
Yo, real quick, guys, real quick. We got 34 people in here, man. We only got 24 likes on this live. Yo, help your boy out. Help me on that algorithm. Smash that button. Help the growth, baby.
Members of Bad Boy Records. That, coupled with the theft of the Death Row chain and then the MGM Grand fight, caused things to come to a head that night in September of 1996 in Las Vegas. Prosecutors say it ended with the murder of Tupac Shakur. Wayne Keefe D. Davis is expected to enter a plea to the murder charges when he appears in court next week. For Law and Crime, I'm Anjanette Levy.
All right. Thank you, Anjanette. Good job as usual. Sub-Zero Flames, good to see you. Just came in and liked. I appreciate it. Let's see what else y'all are saying. All right, cool. Looks like I'm caught up. All right, guys. So that's what I got for y'all. That's what I got on the YW Melly stuff. That's what I got on the Pac. And like I said, I'm gonna keep pulling up some stuff on Pac. And when I feel like there's more information that can keep, catch people up on the whole situation. But those are both those videos are pretty good. There's a lot of information for people that don't really know what's going on with that situation. Let me cue this other stuff up real quick. Sweet, man. Yeah, guys, look. We're already up another subscriber over the live, man. Good deal. Let me catch back up in the chat. Dublin, thank you again for teaching me how to drop that iPhone link. I appreciate it. I was lost, girl. I was lost. Hey, I have a very open mind, especially after I learned of things that I had no clue. There's some stuff in this world when you learn about it, it'll definitely open your mind. Let's see. All right. So I put a poll up on the YNW Melly stuff and to see if anybody was following it, and most people weren't. And I put the same poll up for Tupac, the murder trial. And the same, dude, only 32% of y'all are following Tupac. 68% of you say you're not following it. Man, I get Melly not getting no love, but come on, Pac, y'all ain't following Pac? Come on, man. Let's see. Oh my Lord, Bees, what are you and Mom talking about? What are you guys talking about, chat? Or do I want to know? Y'all crazy. And yeah, if y'all can share to your page, huge help. Let's see. Sony says, every time I put videos out like that prove what I'm saying, that blows people's minds and it goes viral, YouTube gets mad and takes my channel down. Story of my life. That's the story of a lot of content creators that, dabble in them taboo, topics, at least taboo to YouTube. They don't like it. They don't like it. They don't even like you to talk about it in your chats, to be honest with you. It's pretty crazy. So, but they have a special place for people like you, Stony Stone, and the rest of the hardcore conspiracy people. And that's Rumble. That is definitely a spot for y'all. Let's see. Criminal Med says, at Dumpling, I need both ANS and TRP's links to be more effective mod on both channels. Criminal Med, I appreciate that too. Like you're awesome mod. Absolutely awesome mod. Don't forget to close your poll. Got you, Dumpling. I know. I end up doing that a lot. I end up closing it after the live is over. It's bad. I know. There's so much to remember, guys. There's so much to remember when you're running a live. Okay. So let's go ahead and end that poll, though, because I don't think that's going to change very much. But yeah, dude, nobody's following the Pac, huh? Nobody's following Pac. See, Sub-Zero says, man, Pac was so cool. They used to teach his songs and the Counting Crows song as literature and poems back in high school, says something. You ain't lying, man. You ain't lying. And like Don Michelle said, like favorite rapper, poet, philosopher, talented. Let's see. Luna said, I remember when Elvis was said to be unalive, it crushed me. No, I feel like every generation has that one person, that one person or maybe a couple people where when they're gone, it's devastating. Elvis was definitely that for a lot of people. Let me see what else y'all are saying. Stony Stone says, I'm fixing to start making videos again here real soon, brother. We're going to try it one more time. Yo, brother, I'll be watching what you put out, bro. You talk about some stuff I dig, so I'll be watching. Yeah, I said that because I never ever remember to close. Yo, okay, so I never remember to close them either, Dumpling. I'm trying to get better at that. And another thing I do too is like right now we have the way I have the screen set up, right? The format on the screen. I always forget to go back to this format whenever I'm like doing the goodbyes, wrapping stuff up. So I'm over here wrapping stuff up on this little tiny frame. You guys can barely see me. And then I log out and I look over and I realize it's on that tiny frame. And I'm like, idiots. Let me see what else y'all are saying. If you understand how Elvis ate, yo, that is the medical pushback for the Elvis conspiracies. Let me see. Go back. Let's see. Don't forget B's wink either. I can't catch a break. I cannot catch a break. Yeah. I didn't even see her ask for the wink. A lot of times, Mom and B's would give me a hard time, and sometimes I have to ignore it a little bit because I have to stay focused on what we're doing. But then I get roasted. Yo, yeah. I'm today. It seems like I'll be the idiot. I'm slow today, man. Like I'm telling you all, it's because of the good news. The good news, it took me off my game today. I'll be honest with y'all. I'll be back strong tomorrow, though. I'll be back to normal tomorrow. I'll be solid. I promise. I promise. Wink for B's. You want that messed up R? You want the other R? Which one you want? B's? What side you want? I'm ambidextrous winker. You know what I mean? I'll hit you with both sides. You happy now, B's? You got it. I had to give her the wink, right? Did you guys hear her calling last night? Dude, that call was pretty awesome. I ain't gonna lie. Let's see what else y'all are saying. Thank you, Ruby Joy. Man, I love this community. You guys rock. I mean, you guys seen it in the last chat, right? My daughter out, like she's straight. I was telling you guys like how serious this all is to me. Like, I can't put into words how much it all means and this and that. And I was like, my family could even tell you. My daughter, my youngest daughter, chimes in the chat like, he's not lying. He won't shut up. It's too much. Too much. Yeah, see, she got that double. She got that double wing. Yo, I've been called all kinds of different P words now, man. Oh. Thank you, Ms. Luna Moon. Let's see. Girl, man, I met his Cocoa Palms cook when I lived on Kauai. It was incredible. That's dope. That's dope. Did you screen record it? You screen recorded that, Dumpling? Oh, snap. That's so funny. That is so funny. Oh, I'm going to get clipped by my own friends, right? Y'all going to put a collage together, work me over. Hoi. Hoi. So, Dumpling, are you going live today, ma'am? Are you going to be doing a show today? Are you or Huntress going to be doing a show? So I know where I'm going to kick it this evening. Oh, you are welcome, Bees. I hope you appreciated the double. You got the double wink. Oh, you're glad I'm laughing? Was it? Miss Ann, did you do me bad? Did you do me real bad? I'm sure I'll laugh. Your boy's got a good sense of humor. Dolly's about to go live in 20. Okay, so you gonna do a late night after Dolly? Dumpling? I know I really don't know your schedule well. I know you got babies and stuff, but I couldn't imagine Dolly being on that super late coming out at this time. So I mean, if you're gonna be live afterwards, I'm definitely there. I'm definitely there. I'll be in the, I don't know how active I'll be in chat. I'll be over there trying to figure out all this AdSense stuff. I gotta still link up, and I gotta figure out how to get some custom badges too. I got a custom badge idea for members that I want to get set up. Oh, Don Michelle, you just had to, huh? You just had to do it, didn't you, Don Michelle? Now to make. Yep. I knew that was coming. Guys. I knew it was coming. Oh my Lord, great. Oh my Lord. Dumpling, are you gonna make like a vid? Are you? I don't know if I'm ready for what you guys got clipped. Let's see. Sub-Zero says, I was almost in an accident today. If I hadn't been paying attention, a semi would have killed me and my fam. I had to come to a complete stop in the middle of the road. My dad taught me right. Yo, God bless your pops for teaching you how to drive right, keeping that awareness. Woo! Man, I've had some close calls in some vehicles. Your boy's done some parcel delivery, and delivery in his life, and yeah, close calls in some big vehicles too. Let's see. I'm a big old surprise to be on myself, so who knows? Oh my Lord. Yeah, but I'm Dumpling definitely. If you or Huntress are going to be live after Dolly, I'm definitely trying to be there. Old Blue Eyes, Frank Sinatra almost died on a Cooney Beach. Blue eyes, blue on the beach. Blue eyes, blue on the beach. Yo, hey y'all, don't let me die like him though. All right, don't let me almost die on the beach, y'all. We gotta keep me strong on the Turtle Island beach. It's the new age Blue Eyes. I ain't no Frank Sinatra though. You know what I mean? I ain't no Frank Sinatra. Let's see what else you're saying. Dumpling. Okay. All right. Looks like I'm pretty much caught up in chat. We've pretty much covered. The server saved him. Nice. I bet you he hooked them boys up. But yeah, guys, I've already covered everything I was going to cover with the YNW Melly and the POC. So let me go ahead and start the 30-minute, goodbye. You know how I do. You guys know how I do already. Long ass goodbyes, which is completely opposite. In real life, when I'm at functions, I do that whole slide out the back door, side door, you don't even see me leave type of stuff. So it's completely different here. Oh, hey, Miss Huntress. Good to see you. Wash up like a dead fish. I almost got out of it without getting some extra jabs, huh? Should have saw that coming. I messed up and said her name. I messed up and said I would either go hang out at Dumplings or Huntress's, and then Huntress heard her name and was like, oh, I haven't picked on TPP today. Let me show up and pick on it. What was I saying? Oh, what was I saying? Okay. I was about to give all the channel donation people that donated to the channel this month already. I was about to give love. Right. Let me go ahead and get through this part, and then I'll wrap up the other 20 minutes of the goodbye. Okay. Sweet Misery True Crime, thank you, ma'am. Jeannie Ange, thank you, ma'am. Ms. Dawn, thank you, ma'am. Sassy7, thank you, ma'am. Criminal Man, thank you, ma'am. BM Turtle Madness with that 3x donation, thank you so very much, you rock. Darzilla, thank you, ma'am. And my boy, Stony Stone, Blackball News, thank you, sir. I appreciate everybody that's donated this month. You guys rock. Everything goes towards the channel. We got big goals to meet before anything ever goes to me. So we got to pay for all the programs we use to run this. I'm looking at a couple other programs to help us get more content out to chop these lives up. So yeah, all that stuff goes down. Anything extra is going back towards new equipment because your boy needs a better computer. I need some better cameras. I need a mic so I can get rid of this joint right here because it gets annoying and it messes my hair up. You know what I mean? And but yeah, so much love to everybody that's donated. I appreciate you guys. If you choose to donate in the future, definitely leave your screen name, leave me a message. Let me know what you think about the channel. Let me know what you think about improvements I can make. Or if you just have a message you want me to read out loud, I'll do that as well. So covered on that. Links for donations, links for the socials or the email are down in the video description and also in the channel description. Easy to find, all right there. Yeah, guys, I appreciate all the support, all the love. You guys rock. I still can't believe that we're at memberships now. I'm still, like I said, it's going to take me a little while to like really take it all in and get used to it. And then I don't know if I'll ever get used to seeing you guys join up. Like it just blows me away. I have this much support, man. So I got so much love for y'all. So dang much. Let's see. Oh, I'm sorry, Huntress. Hey, y'all. Sorry, I can't tell you all. My baby just filmed. I'm sorry, man. Prayers for your baby. I hope she's all right. Dang, man. My baby, I got to go pick my baby up. She ain't doing good either. Babies are struggling today. They're struggling. Let's see what else you're all saying. I'm gonna make sure I'm completely caught up before I tell y'all goodbye. All right, cool. I'm caught up, guys. All right, so much love, you guys. Like I said, the information's in those spots that I said it was. Much love, everybody who's donated to the channel. You guys rock. Yeah, let's Wednesday, baby. Wednesday, it's just around the corner. I'm starting to get fired up already. Turtle Island, baby. Got this. And like I said, guys, I'll be back to normal tomorrow. I'll be less shook. I'll be less emotional tomorrow. I'll be back to the grind. So that being said, guys, much love. Hope you guys have a wonderful evening. It's your boy, the Real Piscine Predator, a.k.a. TPP, baby. And until the next video or the next live, I'm out, y'all. Much love. Peace.